I want to bring in Leo Terrell, who joins us now. Leo, this is organized crime. I mean, it's not a matter of individual shoplifters. It's organized crime. They sell this stuff to somebody. Somebody's fencing all these stolen goods. It's illegal to buy stolen goods. Why aren't the feds getting in here and tracking down the fencers?
Yeah, great question, David. Thanks for having me on this. First of all, is organized crime being protected by soft-on-crime Democratic prosecutors?
Right.
This is happening in Democratic cities. Target is going to close 9 stores. Guess where, David? In Democratic areas. One of the questions I would ask the candidates tonight is I would play that video montage and say, what are you going to do as a Republican president to address crime in these Democratic cities where you're not going to get cooperation from these Democratic officials because they are woke? That is a key question they must answer because, as you said earlier, 40% of the voters are independent and they live in these Democratic areas as well. So what are these Republican candidates? How are they going to work around it? They must use the U.S. Attorney's Office, David, to address this organized crime unit because state lawmakers in Democratic cities and soft-on-crime prosecutors financed by George Soros are doing nothing.
But, Leo, U.S. attorneys, as you well know, are appointed or at the discretion of the Justice Department. And we know that the Justice Department has this woke mentality where they're not doing what they should be doing to stop the breaking of the law around the country.
You are absolutely correct. This is why I want to be as clear as possible. We need a Republican in the White House in 2024. We need to fire all these U.S. attorneys and get law and order U.S. attorneys in these Democratic cities, David. And I personally hope President Trump wins in 2024 and implements a law and order in these Democratic cities because you will not get cooperation. And as your guest said on the stage, there are people who are going to pay for this, law and order citizens, and people of color, which represents Americans in these Democratic cities. They're paying the price, too.
Absolutely, because businesses are moving out of their communities and they have nowhere to go except for the Internet. But they're losing the brick and mortar shops in their own neighborhoods, right? Final word, quickly.
I live in California. I live in this horrific, horrible state where you have a governor who ignores the crime in this city, in this state, and a mayor who is progressive. It's horrible to live in California regarding law and order.
Leo Terrell, who says it like it is, always does. Leo, thank you very much. Appreciate it.